December just became the most dangerous month for your free time. Two powerhouse matriarchs are tearing the Wild West apart. Lucy McLean is heading to New Vegas, Emily's moving to Rome, and Rowan Atkinson is fighting a baby. Plus, Stranger Things is ending and I am not emotionally prepared. If you're new here, grab a seat and get comfortable because we are about to sort out your entire life for the next 31 days. Hey series finders, welcome back to the channel. We've got 13 massive titles to get through. Some are brand new obsessions waiting to happen, and others are old friends returning to ruin us emotionally. I've dug through the trailers, the casting news, and the plot leaks to tell you exactly what's worth your time. But here's the game. I'm gonna tell you why you need to watch it first, and I'll only drop the title at the very end. Let's see if you can guess them before I say it. Let's dive into the madness. We're kicking this off with something festive, but like realistically festive. You know that specific kind of holiday anxiety where everyone asks why you're still single and you just want to scream into a pillow? This show captures that perfectly. We're heading back to Norway for a third round of chaos. Our protagonist, Johan, is now 35. She's single again after a breakup, she's taken on a massive leadership role at work, and her family drama is at an all-time high. What I love about this show is that it doesn't do that hallmark, everything is perfect thing. It's messy, it's awkward, it's hilarious. Johan is trying desperately to avoid romance this Christmas to keep her sanity intact, but obviously the universe has other plans. It's charming, it's Norwegian, and it's the perfect comfort binge if your own family drives you up the wall. Get ready for the return of Home for Christmas Season 3, dropping on Netflix on December 12th.
Dad, what are you doing, Trevor?
It's a bit of a long story.
Next up, we have a comedy legend returning to the screen. And if you loved seeing him fight a bumblebee, you are going to lose your mind over this. Imagine the concept of man versus bee, but replace the insect with something much louder, messier, and frankly more dangerous, a human baby. The genius Rowan Atkinson is back, playing a guy named Trevor Bingley. He lands a gig house-sitting a super posh London penthouse, which sounds easy, right? Wrong. He somehow gets saddled with the unexpected task of caring for a baby. Watching Atkinson's physical comedy as he tries to manage a high-tech home while keeping a tiny human alive is pure slapstick gold. It's created by the same team behind Man vs. Bee, so you know exactly the kind of chaos to expect. It's effortless, British humor at its finest. This is Man vs. Baby, premiering on Netflix on December 11th. Alright, shifting gears to something massive and sci-fi. If you're a fan of the Whoveniverse, you need to pay attention. This is a 5-part miniseries written by the legendary Russell Davies, so expect your heart to be broken and your mind to be blown. The story centers on Barclay, played by Russell Tovey, who is always fantastic. He's just a low-level staff member at UNIT, thinking he has a boring desk job. Suddenly, an ancient, fearsome species rises from the ocean and the entire world is thrown into an international crisis. It's about how humanity, fragile, panicked humanity, responds to a threat that comes not from the stars, but from our own seas. It looks cinematic, terrifying, and deeply political in that classic Davies way. Prepare for the war between the land and the sea, hitting BBC One on December 7th and Disney Plus later in 2026. Let's get a little darker. We are flying to Barcelona for this one. If you love atmospheric noir and gritty police procedurals, this is your new obsession. The visuals in the trailer alone are stunning, using the Gothic architecture of the city to create this oppressive, mysterious vibe. It starts with a burned body found on one of Gaudi's most iconic buildings. That image alone hooked me. We follow a suspended police inspector, Milo Malat, who is reinstated just to solve this specific twisted case. He teams up with a deputy inspector, and the chemistry is tense, professional, and fraught with secrets. It's moody, it's Spanish, and it looks incredibly stylish. Keep your eyes peeled for City of Shadows, arriving on Netflix on December 12th.
Teleportation in your pocket, my brain!
For the animation fans, we have the return of the world's most famous Tomb Raider. The first season of the show was a surprise hit for me. It really fleshed out the character beyond just the video game action tropes. In this second and final season, the stakes are global. Our heroine and her best friend Sam are hunting down a trail of stolen African Odisha masks. But of course, it's not just a treasure hunt. There's a dangerous, enigmatic billionaire involved, and the relics have divine, potentially catastrophic powers. What's cool is that this season is bridging the gap, showing her transition from a lone wolf into the leader we know from the later games. It's action-packed, the art style is crisp, and it's a quick adrenaline-fueled binge. This is Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft Season 2, landing on Netflix on December 11th. Okay, K-drama fans, stand up. This one sounds absolutely twisted. It's a mystery thriller that revolves around a moral dilemma that would make your head spin. We have a woman accused of killing her husband. She's desperate, she's cornered, and she looks guilty. Enter a mysterious stranger, another woman, who offers her a way out. But the price, it's in the title. To prove her innocence regarding her husband, she has to confess to another murder, or perhaps commit one. The dynamic between these two leads is going to be electric. It's about manipulation, desperation, and the lies we tell to survive. If you like The Glory or Squid Game, this has that same high-stakes tension. Do not sleep on The Price of Confession, streaming on Netflix on December 5th.
Spy thrillers are having a moment right now, but this one adds a sci-fi twist that feels very Black Mirror. Imagine finding out that your own mind has been hacked. That is the terrifying reality for Alexander Hale, a first-generation Chinese-American intelligence analyst. He's played by Simu Liu, and honestly, I don't watch him read a phone book, but seeing him in a paranoid high-tech espionage role is even better. He realizes his brain has been compromised, and he has to figure out who is pulling the strings before he loses himself completely. It's got action, it's got psychological horror elements, and it premieres right after Christmas, which is perfect for that weird limbo week between holidays. Check out the Copenhagen test coming to Peacock on December 27th.
Alright, look, I know we all pretend we're too cool for the show, but we're all gonna watch it. It is the ultimate guilty pleasure. We are leaving Paris behind, well, sort of, and saying ciao to Rome. Our favorite marketing executive is relocating to Italy to open a new office, and naturally, her life is a beautiful disaster. The writers have teased a big secret that threatens her relationships, and of course, there's a new Italian love interest named Marcello because, of course there is. Meanwhile, Gabriel is back in Paris realizing he made a mistake. It's fashion, it's drama, it's beautiful locations, and it's exactly the kind of fluff we need to turn our brains off. Pack your bags for Emily in Paris Season 5, arriving on Netflix on December 18th. What if history went the other way? This is a concept I absolutely love. We are returning to the blood-soaked world of the arena, but in an alternate timeline. Remember ASHUR? The villain we all love to hate in the original 2010 series? In this version of reality, he didn't die. He survived, he thrived, and now he owns the very ludus that once enslaved him. It's a House of Cards-style political drama mixed with the visceral violence of gladiatorial combat. We've got a new gladiatrix named Achillea and spectacles that defy the Roman elite. It explores power, corruption, and what happens when the bad guy wins. It's gritty, it's violent, and it's totally reimagined. Get ready for Spartacus: House of ASHUR premiering on Starz on December 5th. Now, this is the heavy hitter I've been waiting for, a Western. But not just any Western. We are talking about a show created by Kurt Sauter, the guy who gave us Sons of Anarchy. And the cast? Lena Headey and Gillian Anderson. Cersei Lannister versus Margaret Thatcher in the 1850s. The story is set in lawless Washington state. We have two families, one wealthy and powerful, the other poor, made up of orphans and outcasts. These two matriarchs are battling for absolute supremacy on the frontier. It's going to be brutal, it's going to be bloody, and the acting is going to be Oscar-worthy. If you like Yellowstone but wish it had more muskets and grit, this is it. Mark your calendars for The Abandoned dropping on Netflix on December 4th. Okay, we are entering the top 3. These are the titans, the shows that are going to define the year. Before I drop these absolute bombs on you, I have to ask, subscribe channel and like the video if you want these recommendations. It really helps me find more hidden gems for you guys, and we have a massive 2026 preview coming up that you don't want to miss. All right, top 3, let's go. If you were a kid who grew up waiting for your acceptance letter to Camp Half-Blood, or if you just loved the first season, the wait is finally over. We are adapting The Sea of Monsters, which is arguably one of the most fun books in the series. Our trio is back, but the stakes are personal this time. Camp Half-Blood is dying, and the only thing that can save it is the Golden Fleece. We're gonna see the Bermuda Triangle like never before, we're going to meet Tyson, and the CGI looks vastly improved from season 1. Disney Plus is dropping 2 episodes on the premiere day, which is perfect for getting hooked immediately. It's an adventure that feels nostalgic, yet fresh. This is Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 2 premiering on Disney Plus on December 10th. War never changes, but the location sure does. The first season of this show was the biggest surprise of last year. It perfectly captured the tone of the games. Funny, violent, and weirdly touching. Now, we are going to New Vegas, baby. If you play the games, you know New Vegas is iconic. The showrunners have confirmed we are going to see the NCR, Caesar's Legion, and yes, Mr. House. But the thing I'm most hyped for? The Deathclaw. They tease it, and now we are finally going to see a live-action Deathclaw tear through the wasteland. Lucy and Dagul are hunting for their father, and that dynamic is just perfection. It's releasing on December 17th on Prime Video. Prepare to return to the wasteland in Fallout Season 2. And here we are, the #1 spot, the beginning of the end. We have been watching these kids grow up since 2016. We've seen Demogorgons, Mind Flyers, and Vecna. Now, it all comes down to this. It's 1980s Indiana, but the barrier between worlds is gone. The Upside Down is bleeding into reality. This isn't just a season, it's a cultural event. It's being released in 3 parts. Part 1 is technically late November, but the meat of the story, the heavy hitters, are dropping in December. Part 2 lands on Christmas Day, talk about a dark holiday gift, and the series finale, the final goodbye, it's on New Year's Eve. It's going to be emotional, it's going to be cinematic. It is a television event of the decade. You know what it is. Stranger Things Season 5, Parts 2 and 3. I told you December was insane. From the dusty trails of the Abandons to the neon ruin of Fallout New Vegas and the final stand of Hawkins, we are eating good this month. Let me know in the comments which one you're watching first. Are you a binge it all at once person, or are you going to savor the Stranger Things finale? I honestly don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for it. Thanks for hanging, thanks for the love on the channel, grab your snacks, charge your remotes, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.